Hello guys, welcome back to another lesson. So in the last lesson we looked at heading elements and paragraph elements. In this lesson we're going to look at self-closing tags in HTML. So I was explaining something the other time to you that in HTML, when you're writing the content of your web page and you want to create a line break, or rather you want to move your text to the next line, when you press enter, it doesn't automatically move to the next line because in HTML it is different from the way we do it in Word document. So in HTML we use a self-closing tag called line break. So self-closing tags are called void elements because you're basically forbidden from putting any content inside of the tag. Examples of self-closing tags include line breaks, which I'm going to show you how to use, and horizontal rules, which I'm also going to show you how to use in this lesson. So you would notice that this is the tag. We use BR tag for line breaks, and you will notice that they are self-closing tags, and whether or not you put this backslash, it is still going to, the browser is still going to interpret it as a line break, because in the most recent version of HTML, you putting the backslash on this tag is not necessary any longer. So whatever tag you use for line break, whether it is this one or this one, it is still going to your browser is still going to interpret it as a line break. So let's see an example of how we can use line breaks in our HTML file. So this is still the same file that we used in the last lesson. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to copy this line and let's put it on a new line. Okay, and we can have another one here and another one here. So it is very important to indent your code. It makes it easy to read. Alright, so one would expect that after doing this, when we open our web browser, we're going to see all these on a new line. But let's see what the result looks like. So I'm going to save this, Control save, and come to my web browser and refresh. So you can see, if we had done that in our Microsoft Word document, automatically it will have gone to the next line. But in HTML it is completely different. So what we can use to bring these guys to the next line is the line break tag, and I'm going to show you exactly how to use that in your HTML folder. So what you can do here is BR and then you close it. Like I said, you don't have to put the backslash there because in the most recent version of HTML, whether you put the backslash or not, the browser is going to interpret it as a line break. So if we save this and we come to our web page, refresh, now you can see the line break is working. Alright, so that is how to use line break in your HTML file. Now what about horizontal rows? So majorly horizontal rows, we use it to separate the content, the several contents of our web page. For instance, let's put a horizontal row here and see what it looks like. Okay, HR, you don't also have to put the backslash before it is interpreted as a horizontal row. So once I save this and I refresh, there you go, you have an horizontal row. So let's try something here. I'm also going to put a line break in here, BR, and then I can close it, and then I can just copy this and paste it directly under here. Okay, and then in here I can have my line break, so we can see what it looks like on the web page. Okay, if I save this and I refresh on my web page, there you go. Hold on, it is not showing. So let me see, I may be getting something wrong there. Refresh, it's still not showing. Let me take this out from here. I'll remove this, so I have to debug it. I have to find out where this bug is coming out from. BR. Okay, let me see if it's going to show. Refresh my page, still not showing. Oh my god, I made a mistake. So what you can do, instead of using horizontal row, I was using line break, and that's why we're having space there instead of an horizontal line. So you have to watch what you're writing there. So HR, and if we save this and refresh, there we go. So this is what I was looking for. So we have a heading, and we have an horizontal row to separate the heading from the paragraph, and then another paragraph here. So this is how horizontal rows work. So these are basically how self-closing tags like horizontal rows and line breaks work on our web page. In the next lesson, I'm going to teach you about list, HTML list elements, and then finally we're going to start using Visual Studio Code. So see you in the next lesson, guys. Thank you for watching.